At some point in the future, I want to be able to look my daughter in the eyes and say, I did my part to make the world a better place for her generation, and her kids as well.
This is Aurora. I'm Megan. I'm a busy mum, and ActionStation makes it easy for me to get my voice heard on the issues that matter to me, about our future in this country.
In New Zealand, we don't really like to talk about politics. We like to pretend it's something else. And that's why you need organisations like ActionStation, people who will come in and go, hey, I'm pretty sure you're interested in this subject. I'm interested in this subject too. We should talk about it. We should do something about it, because that's the spirit of democracy.
People-led movements are hugely important, first and foremost to give us a voice, to inform us as to what's happening, to enable us to take action. We can connect with thousands of other people nationally and internationally who feel exactly the same way.
Last year, when we launched a new citizen-powered movement to restore fairness and equality to the heart of our society, protect our natural resources for the common good, and restore transparency and accountability to our democracy, we had big dreams. Our dream was to reclaim democracy for the people and by the people, to unleash the power of the crowd into a stagnant and fragmented political space, and to reignite in progressive New Zealanders a sense of hope and possibility.
In just over a year, we've grown to a movement of more than 100,000 New Zealanders who chose to speak up and do something together. You used your voice, signing petitions, contacting decision makers, sharing your stories and spreading content far and wide. We kicked off the year with a series of small but significant wins, helping local campaigners save a stand of Pahurakawa trees, saving Te Papa Press, and convincing Cotton On to keep tea breaks for their workers. As our movement grew, we took on bigger issues, helping win an increase in income for New Zealand's poorest families in this year's budget. More than 90,000 of us came together to fight for Campbell Live, taking a stand for public interest journalism and democracy. Our biggest and toughest fight has been to raise public awareness and counter government spin about the TPPA. We crowdfunded radio ads on 140 stations nationwide, and from that, more than 1,700 of us made submissions. In a victory for compassion and core Kiwi values, our Refugees Welcome campaign helped secure 600 new emergency places for people fleeing war in Syria. Together, we've crowdfunded advertisements in newspapers in New Zealand and abroad, and funded billboards and videos. To end the year, thousands of you turned out across the country to make this year's People's Climate March the biggest ever.
In less than a year, our movement has become a force to be reckoned with. ActionStation is all of us. We're member-led, which means our resources, our power and the scope of our action depends on all of us coming together. Being member-funded is essential to us. It means that we can be completely independent from political or corporate influence. For too long, the odds have been stacked against ordinary people. Big money and powerful corporates have been able to call the shots. ActionStation is about taking back that power. Even a small contribution multiplied by lots of people can have a massive impact. The more of us that chip in, the more we can do. So let's do great things together.